if your thighs is busting out the seams of your jeans right now. Yeah, I don't like that for you, friend. Put a finger down. What is up, you guys? It is your good sis, Yamani Alexis. Welcome back to the channel, the video, the banger, whatever you want to call it. If you didn't already know, I am doing a weight loss documentary / series here on my channel called UnBig My Back, right? And in view of that, this is supposed to be the upload of week 4, but we are taking a quick break just to do a bonus episode so you guys can understand if you too should join me on my journey of unbigging your back. So today we're going to play a little game of put a finger down. And if you got more than 10 fingers down, then my good sis or my good brother, it is time for you to embark on your new journey to health and wellness. All right, if you guys see me looking down, it's definitely because I got some notes. Let me be transparent. Let me preface this video by saying this. All of these things are my problems. So if you could relate to this and I'm on my current journey, you can join me. All right, let me not make it look like I'm a big back picking on a fellow big back. No, that's not what we're doing. I'm here to let you know that these are things that I either had experience with or suffered with prior to starting my journey, which is one of the many reasons why I even started my journey in the first place. Okay, so do not fret, do not be afraid, do not look at me as a judgmental auntie or sister, because that's not the case. Okay, I'm your good sis, and I'm here to do good and be good. All right, so are you ready to get started?
Get ready for the revolution.
Put a finger down if you cannot sit crisscross applesauce comfortably. You cannot see your nether regions without a mirror. Don't worry, because I can't either. I got a little kangaroo pouch and a little tire roll going. It's all right. I can't either. So no judgment. Your stomach sits in your lap. Your towel does not close. And it is not a beach towel. It is a regular, schmegular towel that cannot close on you. Check. Put a finger down if you have to check the weight capacity before you buy furniture. Put a finger down if you cannot paint your toes or tie your shoes without breathing heavily or doing it uncomfortably. Yeah, I heard the fingers going down. I heard them. Put a finger down if shopping is a challenge for you. I know it is for me. I got big bust and a big gut. That's a lot going on right there in itself. And a little butt. It's a lot going on, okay? Put a finger down if your dating options are slimmer than your waistline. Now, for some of y'all who got a lot of confidence, a lot of beauty going on, y'all may not feel this way. But if you're not attracting like true, actual mates who want to marry you and be with you for the long haul without being fetishized or objectified or being lusted after, I would say put your finger down. Yeah. Put a finger down if you jiggle in places that aren't flattering. I had on a pair of sweatpants the other day. I looked in the Trader Joe's shopping window as I was walking past and saw my stomach jiggling in my sweatpants. Yeah, absolutely not. Put a finger down if small spaces give you anxiety. That one hit hard. Like I literally start to like hyperventilate. No, I do not like small spaces. I love this one so much. Put a finger down if airplane seats are humbling or if you need an extension to go around your gut. I'm this close to needing an extension. Put your finger down. Put it down. Put it down. Put a finger down if stairs higher than 2 flights gives you anxiety. Yeah. Put a finger down if you hide heavy breathing after doing a moderate to somewhat easy activity. Put a finger down if your weight stops you from being adventurous, i.e., meaning examples, roller coasters, zip lining, skydiving, snowboarding, jet skis, etc. I have two stories for y'all real quick. So let me just tell y'all my stories, right? So every time I go to Six Flags, there's at least two rides I can't get on, because if it snaps above the head, my jugs are too big for it to close down and click 3 notches. And I've been on rides that snap down at the waist and it won't go down. It will only go down to 2. So for my safety and the safety of others, I can't ride those rides, which is severely embarrassing. Number 2, I have another story. I went to Jamaica last year for my 30th birthday. I went to Chukka. It's like a place made for excursions. Your girl cannot go horseback riding because I was over 250 pounds. So yeah, if you're adventurous like me and you like to do things that require like physical activity that's outrageous, like all of these things that I listed and named for examples, all of my weight is stopping me from doing all of these things, and one day I would hope to do. So if that's you, put your finger down. Put your finger down if you hesitate to get on packed elevators or trains. Now, if I gotta be somewhere,
if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention.
because I live in New York City, if I gotta be somewhere and the train is packed, oh baby, if I gotta be someplace on time, I'm gonna stuff myself. And we just gonna be locking eyes throughout the entire ride to the next stop till a couple people get off to accommodate my space. But if I can wait for the next one, I'm going to. Yeah. Because when you big, you the first person everybody looking at. Elevator gets stuck, they all gonna turn around and look at you. Oh, no. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Put a finger down if you walk sideways in aisles. So, for example, everything in New York City is a crayon box, right? So, like when I walk into certain stores, I find myself going sideways into some of those aisles, and I don't like that for me. And I know I don't like it for you. So, yeah, put that finger down. Let's accept the fact that we need to lose this weight together, okay? I see you. You see me. We see each other. Put a finger down, and this is also personal and close to my heart. Put a finger down if you are built like a linebacker. Baby, I've been told too many times that I need to play for the New York Jets. I don't like that. Anyway, moving on to the next one. Put a finger down, and I know this is a lot of y'all, but we're gonna keep it modest. We're gonna keep it cute, very mindful, very cutesy. We're gonna keep it cute. Put a finger down if your doctor is always giving you a pep talk every time you go. My GYN gives me pep talks about my weight and certain birth controls that I shouldn't use. If my blood pressure is a little bit too much, my primary doctor is this close to putting me on meds. Yeah. If your A1C is becoming an issue, if you're pre-diabetic, if you have family history of heart attacks, strokes, the list goes on. If your doctors talk to you about any of those things every time you go to the doctor, put your finger down. Okay. Put a finger down. This is also very near and dear to me. Like I said, all of these things I resonate with. Put a finger down if you're always the butt of the joke. Yeah, I thought so. Even when you minding your business, when you minding your big back business, people will find a way to loop you into a joke regarding your weight. I understand. It's okay. Put a finger down if you've ever walked past a group of people. I'm going to say this again. Have you ever walked past a group of people and they were laughing and you just assumed that they were laughing at you? If so, put your finger down. This was very much so, very prevalent in my younger days. I used to think everybody was laughing at me. And maybe they was. A lot of the times, maybe they was. But I thought it, even if they wasn't. Okay? So if that is you, put your finger down. And it's okay to be insecure about your weight because there's something that needs to be changed. And that doesn't mean that you don't love yourself any less than the next person. That means you love yourself enough to know that there's something that needs to change. All right? So if you felt like they was laughing at you, it's okay. It's time to get your life together. It's okay. Put your finger down if you call yourself fat so other people don't have to. It's a defense mechanism at this point, okay? Put your finger down if you have ever been bullied on social media because of your weight. I've been bullied here on YouTube. I've been harassed on Instagram, on TikTok, on all the things of the things. I have been told about myself like I don't have a mirror or look at myself on a daily basis. Like I just covered up and taped up all my mirrors and I don't know what I look like. I've even been demeaned, dehumanized, called gorillas and all kinds of stuff, monkeys. I've been called a lot of things. My skin is very tough because I've heard so much over the years. And yes, I've been plus size for a very long time. Yeah, that's another one. Put a finger down if you've been, that's a bonus one. Put a finger down if you've been plus size for more than 5 years. Yeah, it's time for a change. Your organs are tired. Put a finger down if you're scared of going to the gym. Now, this is something I used to struggle with when I was younger, when I didn't really know what I was doing. But now that I know what I'm doing, I walk in there with my chest held high. But if you ever had a fear of the gym, put your finger down. It's okay, sis. We about to get it right. Get it right and get it tight. Put a finger down. This is for all my Uber Eats, my DoorDash, my Grubhub folks. Yeah. Put a finger down if you eat out more than you cook or more than you have home cooked meals. That was me up until a certain point. Like my money was dwindling. Oh, I'm broke. I ain't got no money. Yeah, you spending it on food when you should be cooking in the house. Put your finger down if you one of those. If you one of those people that you eat out every meal of the day from Uber Eats, Grubhub, you go to fast food restaurants, the corner store, all of that. If that's you, put a finger down. Put a finger down. Put a finger down if you always want sweets or a snack. That is your insulin talking. You have a sugar addiction. You always want a snack or something that ain't good for you. That's all them chemicals they put in the food to make us come back and want more and more and more. Yeah, these days when I eat snacks or like I try to like dibble back into eating snacks even though I'm counting my calories, I find myself not wanting the whole snack, or I find myself finding things either too salty or too sweet or too much or too fattening tasting or have a weird aftertaste. Once you change your life, that will change. You are addicted to sugar. Your cortisol levels and your insulin levels too high. Yeah. Put your finger down, and at this point, if you have any fingers left, if you are afraid of the scale. Every time I get on that mug, I'm just so bewildered and sometimes often confused and concerned about what the result is going to be. If I gain weight, if I lost weight, if you're scared of the scale, put your finger down, please. Put a finger down if you are anxious or if you get PTSD whenever someone mentions running or jogging. I ain't got no fingers. I told y'all, this ain't about me. This about y'all. I already come to the conclusion about myself. So I'm going to stop putting my fingers down because y'all already know I relate to all these things. Put a finger down if you are always tired or drained. Put a finger down if you constantly tug and pull on your clothing. If you got a Winnie the Pooh shirt on right now, I suggest you put a finger down. Pull it down. Why do I see your belly button? Why do I see your skin? Why do I see your navel? Why do I see your plumber's crack? If your thighs is busting out the seams of your jeans right now. Yeah, I don't like that for you, friend. Put a finger down. If your thighs rub and chafe in skirts and dresses. If you sit down and after you eat a meal and your clothes feel like they about to bust, and it's a lot of people, and they might not even be overweight, but if your clothes cannot sustain a meal that you just put in your body, it's time for a change. Put it down. It's okay. It's all right. You have a sister in me. It is okay. A sister in Christ. And last but not least, last but certainly not least, I feel like this is the most important one. Put a finger down if a child has recently called you fat. I'm done. That's it. Cut the show. I had 2 kids recently call me fat. I had my nephew jiggle my stomach and say, Titi, you fat, Titi. Huh? Do you want your lips? Like, I'm fat, but I'm the first person food. We share food. I thought we was like this. Whenever I'm eating, baby, you eat. So how you gonna call me fat? Heartbreaking. I work with children. I've had some of them call me fat. So yeah, you know children have no filter. They have no filter. It go from the brain and straight out the mouth. So if a child has called you fat, oh baby, best believe a change is gonna come. A change is gonna come. So like I said, without cheating, if you have 10 or more fingers and toes at this point down, it's time to make a change. And let's be more serious, because this is a serious topic at the end of the day. I try to make it lighthearted because even though fat is in a dictionary, people have somehow turned around and made it a derogatory term. So when I hear the word fat, I do get offended, but this is to desensitize you from that feeling. This is to let you know that it's time to stand firm on your ground and get on your grind. It's okay to be called out. It's okay for you to not feel ashamed about things that need to change. So with that being said, like I said, if you have 10 or more fingers down, baby, let's do this thing together. I'm currently on my journey right now. Like I said, I have a series on my channel called UnBig My Back. So if you guys want to tune in, you want to see what I'm doing, you want to see the meals that I make, you want to see me be transparent about the mistakes and how often I work out, and go with me throughout this entire journey. If you need some influence, if you need some inspiration, follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to the channel and tune in every Wednesday to see my journey. I'm real deal Holyfield, raw dog, transparent than the mug, okay? So if you guys need some assistance, because I need some assistance myself, but if you don't know where to begin, where to start, you have any questions, leave them down below. Follow your girl on Instagram, because I post at least 5 times a week on Instagram, once a week to twice a week here on YouTube, and sometimes I post on TikTok. All my handles are the same, at Layers of Lex, with the periods in between the words. It will be here on the screen and in the description box below. Shameless plug. I do apologize, but I am really serious about my journey. Like I said, I've been overweight for a lot of years. I've even came down a bunch of weight, gained it back. It's a journey. It's going to have its hills and it's going to have its valleys. But I promise you, you're working towards a greater good. So if this was any type of inspiration to you, like I said, please do not hesitate to like the video, subscribe so you can see more of your girl. If you want to see more videos like this, comment down below. Follow me on Instagram so you can see the type of workouts and things that I do to influence and inspire you to be a better you. With that being said, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.